just wanted to give my overview on Elsword, my personal review. Yo, what is up guys, Just Rick here, and we are currently on my Lord Knight character, playing a little bit of Elsword. Now, it's been a while since I've played this game, and I got no excuse for it, man. We've been playing other games, so I have a few complaints about this game, to be completely honest. Mostly it's the sheer fact that there are a few things that are really limited for people who don't cash in this game, and that really has frustrated me personally in continuing this game. And you can probably see my hotkeys. I only have half as many as if I unlocked them with the cash up item, half as many item slots and stuff like that. So really frustrating when a game does that to you. I feel like I'm not able to test the game out as much as I want to, just because I feel like I have to cash to play it. But that's only a minor issue for me personally right now. I don't even have enough skills that I even use at this point in time. That will change later on though, because you'll end up getting skills that have really low MP and can be spammed. So, especially for the Lord Knight, man. Now that aside, there's another thing that required a lot of. Here's the thing, that like not everything is locked like that. Turns out that you can get them from quests in game, such as, you know, bank storage or skill notes. Some skills are locked up unless you complete a very hard quest, and luckily for me, I have grinded through that quest, and I've gotten the new skill Armor Break, which is that one right there. Very quick skill, but it is really, really useful, and that's probably why they're selling it in the cash shop for a certain amount of gold or a certain amount of actual cashes. It's just really abusive. So finally ended up getting it, and was one of the last things I was trying to farm up beforehand, before leaving Elsword for a while, and finally got it when I came back here, so it didn't take too long. Ended up getting like 11 levels more than I when I could have unlocked this skill. It's a level 25 skill. I finally got it at like level 35 or 36, so happy I got it. It's really powerful. It's one of those skills that has like low cost, and it's like stronger than even the high cost skills, so it's really nice. And yeah guys, I really want to level up my Lord Knight. I know I started on the Chung character, and I'm gonna definitely finish it. My Chung character is level 38, so it's actually higher than this character. And the Lord Knight is, I mean, I love tank classes, don't get me wrong, but I also like knight classes, so I'm going to be leveling those two characters. If you guys want to know what's coming up with the Elsword content, it's going to be Lord Knight and Chung. And strictly PvE for now until I get a little bit more used to the levels. Maybe I have to invest in getting those extra skill slots, because that's something that is going to be paramount for PvP, I can only assume. Like, I can imagine all the utility skills that have really low costs. You know, I can't use all of those when I'm trying to get, you know, combos going off, so I might have to invest in getting the extra skill slot. With that aside, guys, we're doing pretty well here. Is that everybody? What else do I have to say about this game? I mean, I haven't discussed anything about this PvE. Lord Knight is fun in PvE. I'd say he's probably more fun than my Chung character, to be honest. My Chung character's relatively slow. This guy is really quick, and it's probably due to the fact that I have cash shop items equipped on this guy. But this guy's fun. And man, speaking of cash shop items, that's another thing I wanted to mention, is the fact that I am really disappointed in the cash shop selection, availability of good-looking cash shop items. They have maybe 11 different costumes for every character, and all of them are kind of just like lackluster. I think they've reserved all the cool looking armors. That's really what I'm looking for, is a knightly type of costume, and I just can't find it on the paladin class costume that actually looks like a paladin. Aside from the job promotion, the base promotion costume that they give you when you job change, that one looks so awesome, but apparently you can't get those but for more than 2 weeks or whatever they allow you to have them, and then they delete. And you can't get them any other way, so it's just kind of like, you know, wasted opportunity. That's a cool looking costume. All the rest of the costumes don't look very good. And I know costumes don't really add very much, but when you, I don't know, I'm a big cosmetic guy. I really like how my characters look, and quite frankly, my Chunk character looks like garbage now. And I guess you'll see that later on, but I do not like her costume, or his costume, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Because it's just, none of his costumes look any good. I mean, they look like schoolboy outfits and sailor outfits. I'm like, dude, where's the knight outfit? You're a paladin. Where's the paladin costume? And they have them available in the game, but the only way to get them is, Jesus, this guy's flipping it off. The only way to get them is through the ice freezer things, which is basically their gacha system. So gamble if you want the cool armors, apparently. Which, again, just another cheap trick, in my opinion, in this game. So that's my biggest gripes about the game, is the reliance, too much reliance I feel on the cash shop, both in terms of cosmetic items and actual utility in the game. And I wish that restriction wasn't so severe in this game. But aside from that, guys, I have no real complaints about it. So far, I've leveled quite quickly, and they give you... There is a stamina system in this game. It's on the bottom right, and so technically I'm out of stamina. I've been playing pretty much for the past hour or so. And I've gotten maybe 3 levels, or 2? I got 2 levels today. And doing quite well. In terms of EXP, max level is level 70, so I guess that's okay for a full stamina bar. We'll see how hard it gets to get to level 70 by the end of it, but I'm doing pretty well out for myself, I assume. And, man, I'm kind of just droned out there, man. Kind of just droned out on leveling up this character today. But just wanted to give my overview on Elsword, my personal review. Aside from that, guys, like I said, the gameplay is just fun. They actually, I have to give props where it's due. The game itself has its problems with the cheap tricks, I say, in the cash shop, but I have to admit that the publishers of this game really know how to keep it updated and stuff. They have a lot of patches, a lot of patch notes, a lot of events. I gotta say, they have so many events. Every time I come onto here or check my email, they're talking about another event that they got going on. So I gotta say, they're really on top of things like that. Much more so than I could say for a lot of other publishers. And luckily for us, they picked up another game, Grand Chase, which if you guys, I made a one video about it. And so they've been doing the same thing with that game as well. So it just goes to show that these publishers at least want to promote their games, and they're doing it pretty well, I'd say, with their events. And the events that I've seen are actually worthwhile to do. They give you a lot of different prizes, at least for a beginner would be useful. Hard to say for the end game guys if you think they're useful, but personally I had a lot of use coming out of the events that they had, so I got to give that to this game. All gripes aside, I know I've been bitching this whole time, but we are just this is actually a pretty long stage. Now that I think about it, it's because I'm doing it on very hard. The guy's gonna blow up, pudding. And the boss, I'm almost certain I'm gonna die on the boss. He's actually very annoying. And so my 4 skill loadout, so I'll talk about those real quick. On my A key, which is this Flame Geyser skill, it's strictly a magic class, and I know I'm playing Lord Knight, which is primarily physical, but even so, my low magic attack is still amplified tremendously on a max level Flame Geyser, which is this one again. And so, same thing with this skill, the Sword Wave. It's also a magic skill, but again, its scaling, actually that one's only 50 mana to use, and its scaling is very high, so it's something that I suggest maxing. Obviously the armor break is something that is skill book skill, you have to unlock it, and that is also really good for chaining combos, as well as having the added benefit of causing a debuff, an armor debuff, sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time. And like I said, I'm almost certain I'm gonna die on this guy. He is fucking annoying. Even if you like infinite combo his ass, he really likes just breaking it and kicking your ass. And I forget if I die, do I get to keep my my orbs? Oh shit. And he just walked up to me, armor break, kick. And that's why those two skills are really low mana cost skills with just excellent utility. And like I said, they're not really for damage, they're really just kind of to chain your things together, but again, you're just wasting those slots with utility skills instead of damage skills. So we're gonna test something right now. Do I lose my orbs when I resurrect? No, I don't. So best that I keep them instead of trying to waste it. And that's a serious one. Oops, drop that. Armor rate, nothing. Fucking keeps knocking me down. Okay. Armor break. Yeah, the armor break is so awesome. Once I get at a higher level, the debuff armor break chance will increase, obviously. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I bitched half of this time, but hope you guys got to see a little bit of Lord Knight. I am leveling him up, and we should be in the next region by the time you guys see my Lord Knight again. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. What the fuck? Look at my EXP. Look at it. It said 100%. It's 100% and I didn't get a level. Wait. Ah, thank God. Okay, see you guys later.